Our voice contains the patterns of our thoughts and emotions, while our brain is registering and storing these patterns in the form of EEG waves. We can in fact replay these EEG waves and translate them back into an actual sound. Another contribution to this concept comes from audio engineer Colin Harrington, who claims to be able to see his thoughts, his emotions, and his dreams on a projected screen.
I've always been a very vivid, lucid dreamer, as long as I can remember, 3, 4 years old. And I would describe my dreams to people, and I was met with a lot of skepticism. So I felt compelled to try to figure out a way to show people or let them see and hear my dreams. When I got into computer sound and composition, a lot of my master's was focused on various different EEG projects and interactive multimedia and things like synesthesia and changing color into sound and sound into colors. Color is a frequency, light is a frequency, brainwaves are a frequency, all of the sound that you hear is a frequency. Those correlations and blending those with diverting them into other sensory inputs are making the internal external and the intangible tangible. There's a whole field called cymatics that turns vibrations into the patterns, and you can see the wave interference patterns that are very elaborate and striking and beautiful.
Using sometimes different types of technologies like this can help you retrain your brain. You see the results of how your mind works.
Naomi Grossman is one of the most creative actors I know. She applies various mind-body techniques in her acting career as well as in her real life. She was fascinated by the idea that she could have a visual and auditory representation of how her mind operates.
It's a one-to-one real-time response. So as your mind is evolving and changing based on your mood and your alertness, it will generate music in real time. And I can run that into pretty much any instrument that I want. So we'll be able to hear a representation of your feelings.
Oh God, I'm scared.
There's a little bit of saline solution on this.
Okay.
It's nothing strange. It's used as a conductor.
Oh, I like this look.
It's definitely a little futuristic.
Yeah.
So this will be a little bit better of an example if you wanted to stress yourself out.
Go for the stress.
And if you could think about something stressful one more time. So I think we can see an incredible range.
Wow.
Being in the world of acting, being able to turn it on like that is really impressive, because I've run this, various iterations of this software on hundreds of people, but I've never seen someone be able to turn it on and turn it off, you know, by going to there, wherever there is. So.
I mean, it's like when you're playing make-believe, you know, and
so you're a perfect
playing
test subject.
house, and I'm the mom, and you're the dad, and you go there.
I thought this was spot on. I mean, it was insanely accurate. Could you show us a little bit of the visualizer? In other words, as opposed to hearing, is it possible to see the thoughts and emotions?
Sure. What I have this mapped to is blue would be a more calm, and a red would be a more angry. And then we're going to have purple right here in the middle. So we can see if you can change the colors.
Can you give it a try?
Okay.
Stress.
can go ahead and try to calm down and reach a state of peace. I really love the one-to-one real-time relationship here.
It's amazing.
So did I
It
go
was
red and then did I go blue?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I've spent plenty of time going red in my mind. Whereas going blue, you know, I have less experience with that. And it was fun. I enjoyed like going to Jamaica and like feeling the sun on my skin.
It can be a conscious decision with training. You obviously have a certain aptitude for turning yourself calm or turning yourself angry that most other people may not have right off the bat. But it's something that you can learn even if you don't have that kind of focus. You can train yourself. Now what we'd like to do is train the computer to recognize an image.
Let's try with a positive image.
Let's try something with a positive. This is the image that we're going to be using. We can teach the computer how you react to a certain image. I included this blank white slide in there to be nothingness unless you're recalling a specific pattern. So let's try to recall that image, put yourself on stage. And then think of nothing.
Nothing.
Put yourself back on that stage and feel the way that you felt when you were there. Wow.
It's crazy.
It reminds me of that expression, when it rains, it pours. It's no wonder that, like, when things are going well, they go really, really well, or vice versa. Like, those times when I booked 2 national commercials and got a boyfriend all in 1 week. It's like, well, yeah, I'm putting something out there. I'm fixating on the positive. And it just goes to show, like, we need to flood our brains with positive images. It was so interesting, you know, I mean, we have so much power. We have the power to affect change in our lives, so why not choose the positive, since we have a choice?
Yeah. Did this help you kind of see how your mind can go either way in a split second?
Yes.
And how your brain is registering?
It's like, when in doubt, if you get the choice, which, because we have the choice, go to Jamaica.
Our thoughts and emotions can be perceived as sound and images. Sound can be turned into an image, as in the biological sonar that is used by several kinds of animals, whereby the animal emits a sound that resonates and echoes back a visual description of the environment that they're in. In plant life, studies have shown that trees emit a frequency, and this is how trees can communicate with other trees about incoming predators or weather patterns. How could there be oneness with animal life, plant life, and the earth itself without a mechanism that allows you to maintain this oneness? If plants and animals can communicate through seemingly invisible frequencies, is it possible that humans could also be doing the same? We are surrounded by this invisible pool of energies and waves. We know electromagnetic waves, sound waves exist, but we don't see them. So the idea is, how much of these waves can we actually detect on this side of the veil?